If you're tired of paying for Stan, ConvertKit, Kajabi, Mailchimp, and 5 other of those must-have tools just to still feel like your business is duct taped together, this one is for you. Because here's the truth. You don't need to juggle a dozen logins or monthly subscriptions because System.io does it all. Email management, websites, funnels, courses, communities, even blogs. All are under one roof for a fraction of the price. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a clean, profitable link in bio style store and capture page that does it all for you with zero tech issues. By the end of this video, you're going to have your very first System.io set up and ready to go, complete with a working capture page and beautiful link hub that connects your offers, your brand, and your income streams. No extra tools, no hidden costs, just one system that runs your business while you're out living your life. Now, if we haven't met, I'm Nicole. I built and I sold my first funnel for a local car dealership for nearly $50,000. And I've been helping creators, freelancers, and gig workers simplify their tech ever since. Because I know what it's like to waste hours and dollars on tools that overpromise and underdeliver. So grab the template link in the description, follow along step by step, and by the end of this video, you're going to have your System.io account fully set up, and your first website will be live, ready to start growing your list and your income. So let's dive in. So first, let's take a quick look over what System.io offers and the price plans. I'm not going to get into all of the features because there are a ton, but as you can see, the price points, even the most, everything included, is only $97 a month, which is the same price for one of those other programs. So we're just going to start by talking about what the freemium program offers. And if you want, you can come in and compare and contrast all of these yourself later. But as you'll be able to see, there are so many options that it already includes, like your contacts. You can have up to 2,000 contacts in your free program. You can send unlimited emails. You can have one email campaign, unlimited newsletters, automation rules, workflows, tags. Yes, a lot of this is Greek at the moment, but as you build your business, you will learn what a lot of these tools mean. Just know that you can have them. You can have up to 3 sales funnels, 15 sales funnel steps, evergreen, A/B tests, custom domains. A custom domain is something that you would purchase from GoDaddy or any other domain hosting site in order to make your link clean and readable. So that is something I will suggest later on, but not necessary at this point, but very great to have it included there. So all of these things, let's see what else. We've got a booking calendar. We've got payment processor integration. I like to use Stripe and PayPal, but there are some very other popular ones that you can integrate right into System.io. You can do a blog. There is a link in bio setup that you can use within System.io. You can have physical products, cash on delivery, courses. You can have one course with unlimited students, which is what I used for my car dealership setup. Affiliate marketing, you can run your own affiliate marketing program. Customer support, their customer support is fantastic. They generally talk about a 24-hour response time, but honestly, I don't think I've ever had to wait more than 3 or 4 hours. And then there's other integrations that you can include. So these are just, it's amazing just with the free program. So now let's dive in and start creating your first link in bio funnel. So under the description, you're going to see a link that's going to look like this one here. So depending on your browser and where you're viewing this video from, you can either click straight on the link or you can copy and paste it. So from here, I'm just going to copy and then I'm going to paste it. So I'm just going to right click and then copy. And then I'm going to come up to my browser and I'm just going to click on paste here. And I'm going to paste that link in there. And then I'm just going to hit enter. And it's going to bring you to a login screen. Now, if you already have a System.io account, this will simply import and add to your current System.io account. And you will still follow the steps to edit as we are moving forward. But if you don't have a System account at this point, you can go ahead and create one for free. So you just click on this link. It's going to prompt you for your email address. Enter that and then go ahead and check your email address. Check your email. Make sure you check your spam and promotions folders just in case, because sometimes they land in there. And then click on the link in that email. It's going to prompt you to create a password and answer some other questions. And then you will finalize creating your account. Once you have that account created, then we can go back to the login screen and go ahead and log in. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in with my test account because I know it's empty and it doesn't have anything else to confuse us while we're setting this up. So I'm just going to hit login. And because we use that link template, it's going to automatically bring you to this screen, which is your funnel list. So here is that link in bio template. That is simply what I've titled it. And the status here just says pending. All you need to do is just refresh your screen and then it'll be ready to go. So I'm just going to click on refresh and now you can see the status is green. So I'm just going to click on the link in bio template link. And here we go. And this particular funnel or website, however you want to refer to it as, has only 2 pages. So it's very simple and easy to navigate. So first we're going to modify the link in bio capture page. So this is the page where you're going to use to capture your potential customers' emails and start building your email list. So we can simply view the funnel step right here if we want to just see what it looks like. And this just has a basic image, some text, and I'm just going to show you how you can modify that text and that image right now. So we're just going to go ahead and edit page. So click on edit page here, and let's just decrease my camera size. So there we go. So we can see more of the screen here. It's fairly straightforward and simple to use. It might take some trial and error, but don't worry. Every program, this is something I always like to remind you. Every program comes with an undo button. So if you don't like a change, hit that undo button and it'll bring you back to where you were before you changed it. So let's just start with the text. So I'm not sure about this text, so I'm just going to click on it. Click on the box, click on the text. You can highlight, you can delete, you can change. And if we come over here on the left-hand side, let's move me up here. So if we come over here on the left-hand side, you can change your text background color. You can change, all of this stuff in here is customizable. So your size, your height, your spacing, the background color, size and position. Now, if you want to change your actual text color, you will see that in the box right here. So here is the text color. So I can go ahead and change that to, if I wanted to change it to pink, I could do that. If I wanted to change it to blue, I could do that. But keep in mind, you want it to appear on your background. You know what? I don't like this so much. So here's that magic undo button that I showed you before. Okay, so just modify your text to be whatever you like here. This is what the template has. You might want to change this to be more about you and how your perfect customer would resonate. And then this would be your lead magnet or your freebie that you're going to offer kind of in exchange for that email address. So you can word that however you like. Again, double click on it. You can change it as you want, as you need to. And then you can also change the text to this button. So this is a button. We won't worry too much about what it does or how it works. But if you want to edit this button, we can just click on this gear. And again, we come over to the side here. We can add an automation rule. This is all stuff you can learn later as you get more advanced. But here's the text that you can put on the screen. Let's just change it to let's get started. Okay, so we can just go ahead and save that there. So now you might want to change this background photo. You can, of course, keep the one that's already here, but if you want to change this to personalize it to you, you can just go ahead and click on the background image, and I want to delete this particular image. So there we go, it's gone. Now, if I want to delete, or if I just want a simple background color, you can come in here, click on background color and try red. Yeah, not a fan of the red. Maybe I want to try blue, but keep it simple. If you have brand colors set up already, then you can actually enter the hex code for your brand color. And again, just make sure that you can read the text still. You can come back and edit that because I can't see that anymore. So let's make that a darker color so it stands out. Now, if you want to change this to a photo, again, just click anywhere on the blue and we can, so there's the background color and I want to upload an image. So I already have some images uploaded. So I could go to my images, or I could just click on upload, and I can click on upload. And it's just going to open up a window of your computer, so all the files in your computer. So just go ahead and find the files that you like. So I'm going to try this one. Let's see what this one looks like. Because I love road trips. Anybody that knows me knows I love my road trips. So I'm just going to enter this. You know what? I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. But again, now that I've changed that, my colors are off. So let's see. Let's change this to maybe a yellow. It's not that bright. So again, just play with it. I won't go too far in depth, but just play with it to get to something that you like. And then when everything is done and you're happy with those changes, then we just come up here and we just click on save, and those changes are saved and locked in. Now, if you just want to see what it's going to look like live, you can hit this play button. So just hit that play button, and that is what's going to come up when your customer or your potential customer views your website. So before we jump into customizing your second page with all of your links and information, just take a second and hit that like button if this setup is already feeling easier than what you've been using. And if you haven't already, save this video, because once you've got your account and your template imported, you're going to want to come back to tweak and grow this setup over time. And this is just the start of your all-in-one system. And trust me, it's about to look really good. Okay, so let's move on to that next page. I'm just going to close my viewing page, and I'm just going to click on exit. We've already saved this page, so I'm just going to click on the exit. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click on the link in bio landing page, is what we call this page. And again, you can just view what it looks like for now. And I just have the template set up as very basic. And then we're just going to dive right back into the editing. So click on the edit page there. And here's again where you can really customize anything that you want to put in here. So we have two options for personalizing for photos. For here, if you want to just leave a plain background, or maybe you have a beach photo, or maybe you have a family photo, or maybe you have something just that resonates with you, you can put that in your background. We'll do that in a second. But if you just want to have like just a profile photo, I've left a spot for that here. So we're just going to go ahead and click on that. So we have this little button, and we're going to click on this gear button. And again, let's shrink my video and move me out of the way. Let's go there. Okay. So then we, on the left-hand side here, you can select your image files. So if we click on this cloud to upload, and then we want to click to upload here, it's going to open your computer, and you're just going to find the photo that you want to upload. And I think this one looks kind of fun, so I'm just going to put that one in there. I'm double clicking on it to upload, and then I'm just going to click on insert. And there it goes. So now on the left hand side again, we can change the size and position. You can play with these as you like. You can change the border if you want to put corners in there. So that's just the one corner. We can do all the corners. So just play with this. Right now we're just keeping it simple, but these are just the options that you can play with. If you want to change where the placement is, then you can change the margins. Okay, so if I want to change the entire background, I'm just going to click on settings. So this will be the settings for the entire page. So I'm just going to click on settings at the top. And if we scroll down here, we can see that right now the background color is this turquoise color. So if you just want to have a simple background with just a plain color, you can go ahead and change that here. So we can change it to darker. We can change it back to the turquoise. Again, you can use that undo button if you don't like it. But I want to put an image in here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the background image, and I'm going to upload. So again, we're going to click to upload. It's going to take you to your files on your computer. And I had just uploaded this one to try for this video. So it's uploading, and I'm just going to click on insert. So there we go. Now we have this as the full background, and I still have my image here as well. You can keep both if you like, depending on the photos and how they look together. Again, remember, you can preview to see how it looks. And to me, that's a little busy, so I'm just gonna take that away. And you know what? I'm just gonna leave it without this photo. So I'm just gonna click on this trash can to completely remove that photo. And then I can also adjust the size and placement a little bit of this photo here. So if I come back to the settings and scroll down to my background image, so we can just change the placement a little bit. So full center, fill 100%, 100% width and height. So again, just play with this. See what you like best and what looks best for the photo that you're using. Every photo, every size, there isn't a specific size or shape that you need to use. Just play with it to get to what you like. Next, let's go ahead and edit your name. Again, we want to change your name and details. So if you remember from the capture page, you just simply click on it. You can change the text color. So here we have no color yet. So let's just change this to, I don't know, a greenish. Sure. Okay, and then we're just going to type in your name. Oh, that's too big. Or too pale. Let's change that now to a darker color. There we go. Okay, so now we have, it's just black now. Again, play with it to see what it looks like. And you just want to put in your bio here. Once you have something written up, ChatGPT is my best friend for this stuff, but I'm just going to put in a quick little, I'm just going to put in a little blurb. Again, play with the font, play with the size, play with all that stuff. So you got bold, italics, you got your font size, you can do it. You can change your font type. So all this stuff you can do over here on the left-hand side. All right, so now let's customize your links. This is where the meat of everything is. So just, there are some pre-made buttons here. You don't have to worry too much about them, so just click on the first one. So then we go to the left-hand side to see what the first one does. In this case, we have a download file. So these are the options. The only ones you're going to worry about at this point for this setup is the open URL and the download file, because you may want to have a PDF, for example, that you want to give people access to, or maybe you have a video you want to give people access to, or you can open URL. So this is where your website links would come in. So if you have an affiliate link, or if you have a product link or anything like that, or maybe a direct payment link, all of that can go in here. So I'm going to start with my main website. So that's going to be a website. So it's going to be open URL, and then I'm just going to type that in here. Okay, so there is my website link. Size and position you can play with if you'd like, but no need to. Background color, here's the background color to the button. So if we want to lighten it up, change the color entirely, this is where you would do that. So I do want to lighten it up because this background is a little darker. So I'm just going to lighten it up. And I'm going to change the button text. So we're just going to scroll until we find the button text. Here it is. And I'm just going to change this to my Dream to Done, which is the name of my community. All right. So now if somebody pulls this up and goes to that website, and we can see it and preview it. So let's just preview that. And if they click on this button, it's going to go to my website, which is there. Perfect. Okay. Next, let's do an affiliate link. So I have a link for school, which is where my my community is hosted. So I'm just going to copy and paste and put that into link 2. So again, we have open URL, and we have, so I'm going to paste the URL there. Okay, and then we'll scroll down to the text, and let's do this as school community. And again, you can change the size, you can change the font, you can change the background color of the button. All of these things you can do here on the left-hand side. And don't forget that undo button. If you don't like your changes when you try something, hit that undo button, it'll bring you back. Now, once you have the link in there, we can go ahead and test it by hitting this play button and click on the link. And now it's bringing me directly to my school community where somebody can jump in and start their free trial. Perfect. Next, what if you want, maybe you have a training document or a PDF. So let's put that in here. So I'm going to click on the button. Now you see this one has a little bit of subtext. So this is something that you can also add, and I'll show you how here. So in this case, I want to download a file. So I'm going to click on download file, and I am going to, again, click on the cloud to upload. So I'm going to click to upload, bring me to my computer of my files. And here is the document that I'm going to upload. So this is a document I created to help train your ChatGPT to speak in your voice. So I'm going to add that in here to this link. Again, size and position. We're going to go with a button link. So I'm just going to call this ChatGPT. And we can change the color again if we want there. But there is also subtext here, which is, so here's my main text, which is ChatGPT, and then the subtext, which right now says Earn with Nicole. I'm going to change that to Meet, which happens to be the subheading of my document. Okay, and again, we can change the background color. You can change placement, size, all of that stuff on the left-hand side. And then once you're done, hit that play button to preview, click on the button, and it will test it. So as we can see, it's bringing up the document. And there we go. Maybe you want to put in a video. Maybe you've created a how-to video of some sort. So maybe I just want to put in a link for my my last YouTube video. Let's just throw that in there. So we can either do open URL to include the YouTube link if you did upload it to YouTube or any of the hosting services like Google, YouTube, Dropbox. Any of those will include a URL link, or we can upload the file again. So let's go download the file and let's click on the cloud to upload it to System.io. Come to your computer. I'm going to find a video. I'm just going to upload a dash camera video. Again, I love my road trips, so I have a lot of dash camera footage. So it does take a little bit of time to upload, but once you have it uploaded, now you can click on Insert. And there's your video. Now this video is just a dash camera footage, so I'm just going to rename this link to, let's see, just to view my last trip. Why not? And again, we can test it by hitting the view button, so that play button, and we click on it and it's going to pull up that video. And there we go. Now again, I mentioned some other links you might want to put in here are payment links if you have direct payment links to a program or a service. I've also included a link for my affiliate link to System.io. So now anybody that uses my link, I will get a commission off of if they upgrade from the free version to a paid version. So I just like to include that at the bottom. Now, if you don't need these links, you can just go ahead and if you hover over it, you're going to see this orange menu, and you can just click delete at that point. So I've just deleted that. Now, if you want to add another button, if there's not enough here, you can go ahead and click on the link, and again, this orange button, and we can copy. Sometimes it's a little finicky to get over to that copy, but here we go. And it just duplicates it down one step below, so you can go ahead and edit it as we have been with the other ones. And then once you're done, we can save, we can exit, and then you can test your full funnel. So once we come back to System.io, if you click on the top here, up at View Funnel there, it will play you will view your entire funnel. And my video's in the way, so there we go. View Funnel. So now it comes to here, so your customer would enter their email. So I'm just going to put in my test email. Just put in my test email, click on Let's Get Started, and it's going to take me to my buttons. And there you have it. You're going to have your own website or setup page, link in bio page already done and set up for you. And that's it. You've just built your very own link in bio style store and lead capture page funnel right inside of System.io. And now you have everything in one place, your links, your list, your offers, without paying for 10 different tools or struggling to connect them all. If you want to skip that tech overwhelm, grab the template link below and follow along and make it your own in just minutes. And once you've got it live, drop a comment. Tell me your niche or your business name. I love seeing the creative ways that you use all of these built. And if you'd rather not do this setup yourself, you can always reach out to me directly for done for you rates. I'll handle the setup so you can focus on what you do best. But if you do want to learn and grow alongside others, come join us inside Dream to Done. That's my community where we meet weekly, share wins, and walk through tech tools together. You'll get access to templates, live replays, and a full library of tutorials to help you create content, automate your systems, and build your business faster. Plus, you can start with your free 7-day trial using that link in the description. Your digital freedom setup is officially live now. Let's make it thrive. Hit subscribe, check out the next video on email automations, and I'll see you inside Dream to Done or in your inbox if you'd rather have me build it for you.